In Frank Herbert's Dune saga, Ix is the ninth planet in the Alcalorp star system. The Ixian technocracy maintains supreme control over the world. The planet derives its name from the Roman numeral 9, which marks it as the ninth planet. The Ixian economy relies on the manufacturing of complex machinery, which on occasion broke the restrictions set in place by the Butlerian Jihad, which stated that no machine could be created which imitated the human mind. Though the Ixians often pushed or broke the ban on artificial intelligence, desire for Ixian products throughout the Imperium mostly kept them one step ahead of invasion by the great houses. Ix is the leading provider of technology in all the Imperium, and Ixian devices are commonplace and considered essential throughout the series. Though Ixian devices are common in the series, the society itself is not seen until the later books in the original saga. The term Sha'in San Shou was the word the Ixians used to refer to the religion of Muad'Dib once the Jihad had been released. The term seems to indicate that the Ixians originated from some Oriental culture, likely Chinese. Muad'Dib's religion had another name now. It was Sha'in San Shou, an Ixian label which designated the intensity and insanity of those who thought they could bring the universe to paradise at the point of a crysknife. But that too would change, as Ix had changed, for they were merely the ninth planet of their sun, and had even forgotten the language which had given them their name. During the time of the first Dune novel, the Ixians were the most successful fringe world maintained by a technological base other than the Bene Tleilax. During the famine times, after the death of the god Emperor Leto II, the Ixians became a major faction of the society which formed. They were the first to manufacture no ships, which contained machines which imitated the powers of guild navigators. This broke the guild's monopoly on spice. These no ships also contained no chambers which were able to hide people within from prescient vision. The Ixian ships were also much cheaper than traditional spaceships. This Ixian invention fueled the Scattering, the event in which humans spread beyond the reaches of the Imperium. In Heretics of Dune and Chapter House Dune, though the Ixians are at the height of their power, the Bene Gesserit Sisterhood viewed them as a failing power, believing that no great inventions had come out of the Ixian workshops for centuries. The Sisterhood also believed that the bureaucracy that was now their society would be their undoing. When the honored Matres return from the Scattering and conquer the old empire, the Bene Gesserit are proven correct when the Ixians are reduced to a hardly permitted technological combine. The fall of the Ixian power was ensured by Leto II. The god Emperor of Dune, Leto II, had foreseen a future in which the Ixians would release a self-improving hunter-seeker. They would lose control, and eventually it would consume all organic life in the known universe. Through his golden path, which will be discussed in greater detail in the Ultimate Guide to God Emperor of Dune, Leto prevented the Ixians from being the cause of humanity's destruction. In the extended Dune universe by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson, it was revealed that the planet Ix was originally known as Rodel 9 at the time of the Butlerian Jihad, which took place 10,000 years before the events of the original novel. It is explained that the family of Titan Xerxes had originally ruled Ix. The Titans were a group of cyborgs in the Legends of Dune trilogy. They extended their lives indefinitely by installing their brains into walking machine bodies. They used thinking machines to subjugate and enslave humanity, until eventually they were overthrown by a powerful AI known as Omnius. Xerxes took control and changed the name of the planet from Rodel 9 to just Ix, after Tlaloc, one of the original Titans, conquered the old empire. After the fall of the Titans, at the hands of Omnius, Ix became one of the synchronized worlds, one of over 500 planets under total machine control, in which their former human populations had either been enslaved or killed. Ix is finally liberated in the novel by the army of the Jihad in 175 BG. The extended Dune universe is controversial and not considered as canon by some fans of the original Dune saga. The Ixian society is the best example of a technocracy within the Dune universe, although the Bene Tleilax may also fall into that category. A technocracy is the government or control of society or industry by an elite of technical experts. Stay tuned at the end of this video for a sneak peek to the ultimate guide to Dune Messiah.
I wrote the Dune series because I had this idea that charismatic leaders ought to come with a warning label on the forehead, may be dangerous to your health. One of the most dangerous presidents that we've had in this century was Jack Kennedy, because people said, "Yes, sir, Mr. Charismatic Leader, what'll we do next?" And we wound up in Vietnam. And I think probably the most valuable president of this century was Richard Nixon, because he taught us to distrust government, and he did it by example. Well, anyway, I wanted to do this thing about messiahs and charismatic leaders. I mean, why do 900 people go to Guyana and drink poison Kool-Aid? Why do the citizens of an entire nation, most of the citizens anyway, say Sieg Heil and murder some 3 million Jews and gypsies? Why do they not question their leaders?